Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow. I'm Olivia, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm David. Hey, everyone. Whether you're listening at home, sitting in a cafe, maybe on the bus, or just relaxing on the sofa, we're really glad you found us. Welcome to the show.
Yes, wherever you are right now, just relax, take a deep breath. This is a comfortable place to learn English. No stress here.
Absolutely. And you know, Olivia, before we start today, I have to say I had the most confusing morning.
Oh, really? What happened?
So, I went to a new area of the city to get coffee, a new cafe I wanted to try, and I got completely lost. I was walking around for like 15 minutes. I had my phone, but the GPS was not helping me at all.
Oh, no, that is so frustrating. Did you ask someone for directions?
I did eventually. I stopped a very kind woman on the street and asked her, and she gave me directions, but honestly, I only understood about half of what she said.
That's actually so relatable. And you know what? I think a lot of our listeners have been in exactly that situation before. You're in a new city, maybe a new country, your English is not perfect yet, and you need to ask someone for help. And it feels scary.
It really does. Even for me sometimes, and I speak English every day, so I can only imagine how it feels for someone who is still learning.
Right. And that's actually the perfect connection to today's topic, because today on Fluent Thrive, we are going to talk about exactly that, asking for directions in a new city.
Yes, this is such a practical, real-life skill. This is not just English for a classroom. This is English you will actually use, maybe this week, maybe tomorrow.
And we're going to keep everything simple and clear, as always. So if you're a beginner, don't worry at all. We are going to walk through everything step by step, nice and slow.
And hey, if this is your first time watching Fluent Thrive, welcome. We would love for you to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new episode. Just hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to us.
It really does. Okay, David, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
So let's set the scene. Imagine this. You have just arrived in a new city. Maybe it's London, maybe it's New York, maybe it's Toronto or Sydney. You don't know the streets, you don't have good internet on your phone, and you need to get somewhere. A train station, a hotel, a restaurant, a pharmacy.
And you see someone on the street, a local person, and you think, okay, I need to ask this person for help. But then your brain freezes, right? You don't know how to start the conversation, you don't know the right words, you feel nervous.
That feeling is so common, and it happens to almost every English learner. But here's the good news. Asking for directions in English is actually not that complicated. There are a few simple phrases, and if you learn them well, you can handle this situation with confidence.
Exactly. And native speakers are usually very happy to help. People are generally kind when someone asks for directions politely.
That's such a good point. Politeness is a big part of this. So today, we are going to teach you the polite, natural way to ask for directions and also how to understand the answers you get.
Yes, because understanding the answer, that's sometimes the harder part.
That's so true. Okay, let's start with the basics. Okay, so let's start with the very first thing you need to do when you want to ask someone for directions, and that is getting their attention politely.
Right, because you can't just walk up to someone and say, train station? That's not going to work very well.
No, definitely not. You need a polite opener, a few words to start the conversation in a friendly way. And in English, the most natural way to do this is to say, "Excuse me."
Yes, excuse me. Two simple words, but they are so powerful. When you say excuse me to someone, you are telling them, I respect your time, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need a little help. It's polite, it's natural. Native speakers use it constantly.
And listeners, I want you to say it out loud right now. Go ahead, say it with me. Excuse me. Just practice the sound. Excuse me. Nice and clear.
Good. Now, after excuse me, what do we say next?
So after excuse me, we ask our question. And there are a few different ways to do this. Let me give you the most common ones. The first one is very simple. Excuse me, could you help me?
Oh, that's a lovely one. Could you help me? It's soft, it's polite, and almost nobody will say no to that.
Exactly. Another very common phrase is, excuse me, do you know where blank is? For example, excuse me, do you know where the train station is? Or, excuse me, do you know where the nearest pharmacy is?
I love that one. Do you know where is? Very natural, very easy to remember. And you can put any place at the end. Hotel, airport, bus stop, park, museum, restaurant. You just fill in the blank.
Right. And listeners, here is a small but important tip. Notice that we say the nearest sometimes, like the nearest pharmacy. Nearest means the closest one to you right now. This is a very useful word when you're in a new city.
Oh, that's a great point. Because sometimes there are many pharmacies in a city, right? But you don't want to walk to one that is far away. You want the one that is closest to you. So you say the nearest.
Exactly. Okay, let me give you one more very useful phrase. Excuse me, how do I get to blank? For example, excuse me, how do I get to Central Park? Or, excuse me, how do I get to the city center?
How do I get to? I use this one a lot, actually. It sounds very natural, very casual, like you're just having a normal conversation.
And it works in any situation, on the street, in a shop, at a hotel reception. It's a very flexible phrase.
So, listeners, let's just quickly review the 3 key phrases we just learned. Number 1, excuse me, could you help me? Number 2, excuse me, do you know where blank is? Number 3, excuse me, how do I get to blank?
Can you pause the video right now and say all 3 out loud? Seriously, say them. Don't just read them. Saying them out loud is how your brain remembers. We'll wait for you.
Good job. Now, let's see how these phrases sound in a real conversation.
Okay, so David and I are going to act out a few short, realistic conversations. These are the kinds of conversations that happen every single day in English-speaking cities. Listen carefully and pay attention to how natural they sound.
Mini conversation number 1. Olivia, you're a tourist. I'm a local person walking on the street.
Perfect. Here we go. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Do you know where the nearest subway station is?
Of course. So you're going to walk straight down this street, just keep going straight, and then turn left at the traffic light. The station is right there. You can't miss it.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. And is it far?
No, not at all. Maybe 5 minutes on foot.
Perfect. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. Have a good day.
Okay, did you notice a few things in that conversation? First, I said, sorry to bother you. This is a very polite way to start. It shows that you respect the other person's time.
And I said, you can't miss it. This is a really common expression that native speakers use when giving directions. It means the place is very easy to find. You will definitely see it. You can't miss it.
Great expression. Okay, mini conversation number 2. This time, David is the tourist.
All right, let's go.
Excuse me, how do I get to the old town from here?
The old town. Okay, so it's a little bit far to walk. I would recommend taking the bus. Bus number 12 goes directly there.
Oh, the bus. Okay, and where is the bus stop?
It's just around the corner, maybe 2 minutes from here. Just turn right at the end of the street and you'll see it.
That's really helpful. Thank you so much.
Of course, enjoy the old town. It's beautiful.
So in that one, did you notice the phrase, just around the corner? That's another very common expression. It means the place is very close, just a short walk.
And I said goes directly there, meaning the bus takes you straight to your destination. No changing, no transfers, direct.
These little expressions, you can't miss it, just around the corner, goes directly there, they come up all the time in real conversations about directions. If you know them, you'll understand so much more.
Absolutely. And if you're enjoying this episode, this would be a great moment to like the video. It really helps other English learners find our channel and join the Fluent Thrive family. Okay, so now let's talk about some really helpful tips. These are small things, but they make a big difference when you're asking for directions in real life.
Yes, and these are tips I really wish someone had told me when I was learning. They're practical, they're simple, and they work.
Tip number 1, and this is so important. If you don't understand, it's okay to ask the person to repeat.
Yes, this is something a lot of learners feel embarrassed about. They don't understand the answer, but they feel too shy to say so. So they just nod and say, "Okay, thank you," and then they walk away completely confused.
I think everyone has done that at least once.
Absolutely everyone. But here's the thing. It is completely normal and perfectly polite to ask someone to repeat themselves. Native speakers do it too. All you have to say is, "I'm sorry, could you say that again, please?" Or even simpler, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
And if they're speaking too fast, which happens a lot, you can say, "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?"
That phrase is gold, honestly. "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?" Most people will immediately slow down and speak more clearly for you. People are kind. They want to help.
And you don't need to feel embarrassed. The other person is not judging your English. They just want to help you get where you're going.
Exactly. Tip number 2, repeat the directions back to the person.
Oh, this is such a good tip. So, when someone gives you directions, before you say thank you and walk away, repeat the main points back to them, like this. So, I go straight, then turn left at the traffic light. Is that right?
This does 2 things. First, it helps you remember the directions, and second, it gives the other person a chance to correct you if you got something wrong.
It also shows that you were listening carefully, and people really appreciate that.
Tip number 3, learn basic direction words before you travel.
Yes, this is preparation. Before you go to a new city, just spend 5 minutes learning these simple words. Straight, keep walking forward, don't turn. Left, the direction of your left hand. Right, the direction of your right hand. Turn, change direction. Cross, go across something like a street or a bridge. Pass, go past something like a building or a park.
And a few landmark words are very useful too. Traffic light, the red, yellow, green light at a road crossing. Corner, the point where 2 streets meet. Bridge, a structure over water or a road. Roundabout, a circular road junction, very common in the UK.
Roundabouts are very British, yes. David, do you remember the first time you drove through a roundabout?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just say it was not smooth.
Okay, we'll save that story for another episode. But seriously, if you know these direction words before you travel, you will understand so much more when someone gives you directions.
Even if you don't understand every word, if you catch left, right, straight, and the name of a landmark, you can usually figure out where to go.
Exactly. Work with what you understand. Don't panic if you miss a word or two.
Okay, now let's talk about some common mistakes. And I want to say this before we start. These mistakes are completely normal. Every learner makes them. We're not here to make you feel bad. We're here to help you get better.
Exactly. Think of this as friendly advice from 2 people who really want you to succeed.
Mistake number 1, saying "where is" without "excuse me" first.
So this sounds like walking up to someone and saying directly, "Where is the hotel?"
Now, is this wrong grammatically? No, the grammar is fine. But it sounds a little abrupt, a little direct. Without "excuse me" at the beginning, it can feel a bit rude to a native speaker, even if you don't mean it that way at all.
And this is really just a cultural thing. In English, especially in British and American English, politeness in conversation is very important. Starting with "excuse me" is a small thing, but it changes the whole feeling of the conversation.
So just remember, always start with "excuse me." It takes 1 second and it makes a big difference.
Mistake number 2, translating directions from your first language.
Oh, yes, this is a really common one. So in some languages, you might say something like go the left side or take the right road. But in English, we say turn left, turn right, go straight.
Short and simple. Turn left, turn right, go straight. Try to remember these exact phrases rather than translating from your own language, because the translation sometimes creates a sentence that sounds a little unusual to a native speaker.
Mistake number 3, not confirming the information.
So this goes back to our tip about repeating directions. A lot of beginners listen to the directions, say, okay, thank you, and then walk away, and then 5 minutes later they realize they can't remember if it was left or right.
I feel like this has happened to all of us.
It really has. So always repeat the key points before you walk away. Even just say, so straight, then left at the corner. Got it. Thank you so much.
It takes 5 seconds and it could save you 10 minutes of walking in the wrong direction.
Absolutely. And one more small mistake, forgetting to say thank you.
Such a simple thing, but so important. When someone helps you with directions, always say thank you. And you can make it a little warmer by saying, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Or simply, that's really helpful, thank you.
People remember kindness, and when you travel, a warm thank you leaves a good feeling for you and for the person who helped you.
Well said. Hey, and if you're finding this episode useful, share it with a friend who is also learning English. It really helps us reach more learners around the world, and we'd love to grow the Fluent Thrive community together.
Okay, everyone, this is my favorite part of every episode. Practice time. Because listening is great, but actually saying the words out loud, that is what makes them stick in your memory.
Exactly. Your mouth needs to practice, not just your ears. So we're going to say some phrases now, and we want you to repeat after us, out loud. Don't be shy. Even if you're on the bus right now, just whisper it. It still works.
Ready? Let's go. Repeat after me. Excuse me, could you help me? Do you know where the train station is? Short pause.
Good. Now repeat after me. How do I get to the city center? Short pause. Could you say that again, please? Could you speak a little more slowly, please?
Wonderful. And now let's practice the direction words. I'll say the word, you repeat it. Straight. Turn left. Turn right. Just around the corner. You can't miss it.
You're doing great. Seriously. The fact that you were here practicing your English, that already puts you ahead. Every repetition counts.
Now, one final practice. We're going to give you a little challenge. Imagine you are standing on a street in London. You need to find the nearest bookshop. A friendly local person is walking towards you. What do you say? Think about it. Use the phrases we practiced today.
Maybe you said something like, excuse me, do you know where the nearest bookshop is? Or, excuse me, how do I get to the nearest bookshop?
Both of those are perfect. Absolutely natural. If you said something like that, well done. Genuinely well done.
And now we have a question for you, and we really love reading your answers in the comments.
Here is today's question. Imagine you are lost in a new city. You see someone on the street. What is the first thing you say to them in English?
Write your answer in the comments below. It doesn't have to be perfect, just try. Even one sentence. We read every comment and we love seeing your progress.
And if you see someone else's answer in the comments, give them a thumbs up. Let's support each other. That's what the Fluent Thrive community is all about.
Okay, let's do a quick review of everything we covered today. Nice and slow so it really stays with you.
Today's topic was asking for directions in a new city. We learned how to get someone's attention politely. Excuse me. We learned 3 key phrases for asking directions. Excuse me, could you help me? Excuse me, do you know where place is? Excuse me, how do I get to place?
We learned what to say if you don't understand. Could you say that again, please? Could you speak a little more slowly, please? We learned important direction words. Straight, turn left, turn right, corner, traffic light, cross, pass.
We learned 2 great natural expressions, just around the corner. You can't miss it.
We learned the 3 most common mistakes to avoid: not saying excuse me, translating from your first language, and forgetting to confirm the directions.
If you remember just these things from today, you are already so much more prepared for a real conversation about directions in English. That is real progress.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Can you believe how much we covered?
I know. And you made it all the way to the end, which tells me something about you. It tells me you are serious about improving your English, and I really respect that.
Learning a language takes time. It takes patience. And some days it feels slow. But every episode you watch, every phrase you practice, every comment you write, it all adds up. Step by step, your English gets better. That's just how it works.
And we are here with you every step of the way. That's our promise to you at Fluent Thrive.
So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please give it a like. It helps more English learners around the world find our videos, and honestly, it means so much to us.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We put a lot of love into every single one.
And if you know someone who is learning English, a friend, a family member, or colleague, share this video with them. Learning together is always more fun.
From me, Olivia.
And from me, David.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today at Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow. Take care, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.